Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Tim, and welcome to a new project. Now, before everybody freaks out or frets out, I haven't forgotten the other projects. I know I got about 100 of them I haven't finished, and I'm going to start working on those too. But I wanted to do Final Fantasy X and the X series. And the reason why is because this game is the reason that I currently own a PlayStation 4. I actually bought the PS4, and the deciding decision was the fact that I could get some of the more classic Final Fantasy games on the PlayStation. A lot of them are PlayStation exclusive from 7 on up. And I wanted to get back into the series and get back to playing the games that I loved. So here we are, playing Final Fantasy again. Now, I'm still going to do 9. We're actually a good ways into 9. We're not quite halfway through, but we're getting a good ways into 9. Please don't think I'm giving up on 9. I'm not. Really, in reality, 9 is more of an ongoing project. But I have every intention of finishing it. We put a lot of work into 9, so don't think that excuse me, don't think that 9's not going to get finished. It is. I just thought I would find another fantasy game to go along with it, and so I downloaded this because, again, like I said, this was why I bought a PlayStation 4 in the first place when I had my options a couple of years ago. And I decided, was it going to be PS4? Was it going to be Xbox One? This was the decider. The fact that I could play Final Fantasy again. So that's what I chose. So let's get ready to play Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy X, which is a really, really good game. This was released originally on the PlayStation 2. It was it was the first actual Final Fantasy project released on PlayStation 2. Those that are fans of Final Fantasy in general, you did not know, probably, or maybe you did, some of you didn't, but this was the first game in the Final Fantasy series to ever use voice acting throughout the game. For the first time in the history of Final Fantasy, our characters will have voices to add to the look, to give them true personality. And it is my hope that as we go through this journey, you will find a character that you can relate to somewhere within this group, and you will become engrossed in their life and in their story. So that is at least my goal, is to take you through this journey and help you enjoy what is Final Fantasy. This is one of the better examples where you become truly engrossed in the characters. This is a really, really super, super deep story, so sit back and enjoy. Yeah, have fun, because this is quite the journey. I'm letting the opening sequence finish playing out. That's what we're waiting on, by the way. The young man you see before you, his name is Tidus. Tidus is our main character. Or Titus. Some people pronounce it Titus. So with that being said, let's get going here. We're going to do a new game. So here we go. We're going to do the expert sphere grid. The standard's good too, but, well, yeah, we'll do the expert sphere grid. There's just more to do with the sphere grid, and we'll go into what a sphere grid is and what it does as we get more into it. And I think we'll use the arranged soundtrack. It's the same songs, they just have a full, as you can tell the difference here. This is one piece of music. This is the orchestra arranged soundtrack made specifically for the HD game. And this is the original. Same song. This is the one that came out with the PlayStation 2 copy of the game. So we're going to go with the arranged just because I like orchestra music when it comes to a fantasy game. It just sounds better. It sounds more like a movie. So here we go. We're going to end up seeing this part again. Just a little chunk of it. To get our story actually started now. All these items in the middle of that pile there will make sense later on. You'll understand what all that was. I remember being in Union, South Carolina. I was living there with a girlfriend and her brother. And he got this game when it first came out. And we sat, and I remember we watched this opening sequence and barely said a word. We were just in awe of how beautifully done this game was, even from the very beginning. I mean, the backgrounds, it's just really, it was something for its time. Final Fantasy IX was a great game, but this was a huge leap in the series as far as where it was technologically coming.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
So unlike a lot of other LPers that do Let's Plays or even live streams, I'm going to try not to talk over the actual cutscenes. In the case that there are some of you that maybe haven't fully seen the story of this game, if you haven't, enjoy the ride. This is just an amazing series. Alright, this is Zanarkand. Or Tidus's memory of Zanarkand. That's a little bit of a spoiler, but it doesn't make sense to you now, it will later, but this is Zanarkand. This is Tidus's home. He is a star blitzball player. Blitzball is a sport that was invented for this game. And it's kind of a combination of hockey, soccer, basketball, and football. Except for it's played fully underwater. Which adds the fantasy element to it, I think. But Tidus is the star of the Zanarkand Apes. Their star player, so that's why there's a crowd waiting for him. Real quick, I'm going to look back here and make sure. I don't think there was ever anything back here, but I try to explore thoroughly because there are always surprises, things that I've missed the last time. And it's been a while since I actually ran through this game, so I don't remember where every little thing is. But, anyway.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Sure. Alright, so this is where we can name the character if we so chose. I'm keeping the regular names in there. The characters have perfectly good design names.
Alrighty.
The characters have...
Take it easy.
Okay, are we done? Alright. The characters have perfectly good names that they were given. I don't need to change them. That was kind of aggravating. Let me go over here and talk to this lady.
Are you gonna show us that shot tonight?
I don't know. Maybe.
You should do it for us.
Good luck. That's all they could do is program this guy to say good luck. Okay.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this.
Touchdown!
That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Okay, so this is just kind of to show you the stardom this guy's got.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
And what they just did will come into play later in the story too. The hand signal they just gave. We will understand that later too. For right now, they're just showing off how graphically good they could do this. Look at the stars. That's a beautiful sky. That is Jet, Tidus's father, who was also a star blitzball player. Tidus dislikes his father. In fact, he hates him. Like everything else I'm telling you, more to come on that detail. You'll figure...
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news.
It'll make sense later.
Our hero, Jecht, gone. Vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Okay, so that little monologue was just basically to get us pumped up for what's coming up, which is really cool graphically. I'm checking with each of these people. I'm not like sticking around to read what they say because none of it's important. But I try to talk to them all. I thought one of them gave you a potion, but maybe I'm wrong. But I thought somebody gave you a potion, but I could be wrong. There are certain characters you do want to talk to because they will give you items. So you kind of need to talk to all the NPCs in case you actually get something from them. Okay, so here we go. Let's introduce you to Blitzball.
Make way! Coming through, sorry.
God, move, people.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Move, man.
Hey, let go of me.
Security. Security. Alright, this is the glory of Blitzball. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm okay with it. It looks pretty neat anyway. A game played completely underwater. This character's name is Auron. He is probably the strongest, toughest character in this game. Love Auron. And that is our enemy. This is Sin. S-I-N. Sin. And this is Blitzball. Oh, what a hit. Everybody else is panicking. Auron is just casually walking away. Go! Holy destruction. Oh shit. Somehow falling doesn't seem like such a good idea right now. But of course, like all Final Fantasy characters, protagonists especially, you can fall 100 miles and somehow they survive. Alright, so the map's in the upper left corner. That just basically is your outline of where you can and cannot go.
Auron! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Alright, so now we know that Tidus and Auron know each other. I was going to try to talk to this guy, but apparently we can't. And of course Auron goes walking directly in the direction towards them. Everybody else is running away from it.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
Don't cry. Who cried?
What the? Huh?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
taking a good look at it now. Oh crap, it's a Borg sphere.
We called it Sin.
Sin?
Oh, that's nice. It just hatched creatures. Looks like they have bird wings.
Take it.
Crab hands, maybe?
A gift from Jecht.
My old man?
So yeah,
You know how to use it.
it's a gift from Jet, his father. The sword. This is your first sword of the game.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
And this is just the game introducing us to battle. We're just basically cutting a hole through the middle so we can keep going. Here comes some more.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
So again, Orin with his just god-awful strength. And we'll keep rolling. Time to run at Sin. Okay, so this is a rather large version of Sin. The only way I know to explain it. And this introduces us to Orin's, well, to everybody's overdrive. Overdrive is that meter you see on the bottom underneath their name.
Some can't wait to die.
You will notice that Tidus is yellow, that's because his hasn't filled all the way up yet. And Orin's is red. When it turns red, it fills it up. The gauge will fill up when the character takes damage or also during certain attacks. That's basically what that explained on the screen. You just want the gauge to fill up and then you can do Orin's super attack. Or his overdrive, as the game calls it. Dragon Fang, this is his first overdrive. There are several you can actually learn throughout the game. To do Orin's overdrive, you just push the buttons that shows on the screen within a time limit. And there's Orin's overdrive. Wiped out about everything on the screen except for the big guy. And now Tidus is just now we're just going to keep attacking. Demi is a magic spell that cuts your life in a fourth. So you can never be killed by Demi. It can only keep cutting it by a fourth. The best it can do is lower you to 1 HP. Here's Tidus' overdrive. His first one. Dang. You want to try to get the marker inside the yellow and stop it before the timer runs out. I about messed that up, actually. That is Tidus' first overdrive and how you do it. Okay, that kind of hurts. For those that have never played a RPG, let me explain real quickly how this works. The HP that you see, the number of the HP, that's your health points or hit points. As long as your character has at least 1 HP, they are still alive. If they lose all their HP, they are knocked out. At which point you have to use a revive item to bring them back from the dead or from knockout status. The MP is magic points. You can use magic. All of your characters can actually learn eventually with the Spear Grid how to use magic. But each time that your character uses magic, it costs a certain amount of MP. When you run out of MP, then you can no longer use magic. For example, Orin has 33 magic points. If I use Power Break here, and he actually uses it, it's now 25. It cost him 8 magic points to use that ability right there. Throughout the game, there will be varying abilities that will cost more and more, but as we level up, we get more HP and MP with each level up. So obviously we'll want our characters to level up so they can have more life. Okay. So we got that took care of. And now we're going to come up to our first save spear. Save spears do just what it says. They are places to not only save your game, but also to heal. You're instantly healed and your MP is instantly filled up anytime you touch the save spear. But we're also going to use this opportunity to save. So it'll take just a minute. Alright, there we go. The game is saved now. When I save, for some reason the broadcast goes off, but you should still be able to hear the microphone. But if you can't, just stay with me. It only takes a minute for me, a couple seconds for me to save.
Let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
I agree. Expected? Who invited me to this party without my permission? Okay, so pay very close attention to this thing on the right. It is the key object we actually want to damage. However, you can, I think, fight more of these guys and kill more of these guys to level up. I'm not sure exactly. First thing I gotta do is fight some of them, though, to trigger Orin telling Tidus to hit the electric thing. And I see that I have a comment, so give me just a second. Let me bring up the chat room. Hey, Wavelength, how's it going? Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one too. Like I said at the beginning of the live stream, this is why I bought a PS4, was for this game. Just getting started out. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. So we're waiting for, I think Orin's gonna tell me.
This could be bad.
Hi, Jesse.
Knock it down.
Nice to meet you.
Trust me, you'll see.
Alright, here we go. Now we can kill the item on the right here, which is what we want to take out. So just kind of concentrate your attack on that. Oh, I know you? Okay, apparently I know you in real life. I know a couple of Jessies in real life. You gotta remember, we don't in real life use our screen name, so I don't recognize your screen name necessarily, but... Ooh, explosion. And the weirdness begins.
Go.
And jump. Because it again makes perfect sense to jump off into the deepest hole you can find in Final Fantasy games. Oh, okay. Okay. What's up, Jess? Now I know who I'm dealing with. Hey, thanks for coming in and looking at one of my streams, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just downloaded this, and this is the reason I bought the PS4 in the first place. So I've been wanting to live stream the game forever. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Watch my Contra run sometime if you get a chance, Jesse. That was a 2-part run. It only took me 30 minutes to run that game.
This is it. This is your story.
So there's that line about a story again that we've heard since the beginning. And away we go. Bye-bye. And once again I say the weirdness begins here. Hi.
Hey!
Hi. Who you hollering at, fool?
My old man?
Okay, so I never really understood what the purpose of this was, so I'm just gonna go down. Because that's what I always do. There was, I mean, unless this was just a chance for them to show off, you know, hey, this is Anakin or whatever. I never really understood the purpose for this scene. Alright, Jess, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Keep stopping in. I'm going to finish this one. I'm also working on Final Fantasy IX. I've got a lot of it done so far. I'm about halfway through Final Fantasy IX now. Oh, there's Jet. Let's go visit him. Why not? But yeah, thanks for stopping in, Jess. I appreciate it, brother. Stop in anytime, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, too.
Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Yeah, so Tidus is a little bit of an emotional character. Maybe I can relate a little bit to that. People that know me know this.
Anybody there?
Hello?
Auron!
No, the bird's name's not Auron.
Hey!
All the birds are going in one direction, so what the hell? Follow the birds, right? Okay, so this is where the game really starts to become a Final Fantasy game. This area we will just sort of skim through right now, but we will be coming back to it later. Much later, in fact. There are some actual very good items here that we cannot pick up till much later in the story. But we will be coming back here. I'm trying to check very carefully around all of the platforms because I believe there are some treasure boxes in here. Some of the first ones in the game, maybe. So we're going to kind of swim around the platforms, whichever ones we can actually get out the water on. So you'll forgive me if this is a little slow through here, but I want to make sure that I explore thoroughly. There are treasure chests. Like, I think that's a treasure chest right there, maybe. There are treasure chests strewn throughout. No, it's not. Or at least I seem to remember there being treasure chests strewn throughout this area. So I'm going to try to make sure I check everything pretty thoroughly. I know there's one, there it is, there's one item up here that starts us on a game-long side quest. I can find it. It may not be right here, but... well, there's a box. Alright, there's 200 gil. Gil is money. You'll use gil at shops to buy items. And we'll need a lot of it. So, you also usually get gil for fighting monsters. Sort of your loot for killing the monsters. Alright, this blue thing on the wall. Something is written here. And I'm not going to try to speak Albed. I am going to spoil this. This is Albed. It's a special language that a certain race in the game uses. And,
what do we have here? Nope. Can't read it.
well, obviously you can't read it. But that's okay. But as I was saying, Albed is something we will be learning throughout the game. There are items that we will find that will teach us that language, and it will turn it into, obviously, the English language, so that we can translate the stuff that's written there. So that, we'll get into that. I thought there was one of the things you got to find to start learning the language in here, but I could be wrong. There's another treasure chest right there, though. We definitely want to try to get to it. Yep, there it is. Well, introduction to Albed. Find Albed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. And I can't read that on the bottom because it's in Albed. I'm looking to see if I actually have one, but I don't think I do. Okay, yep, there's no Albed's language. Let me back out. I didn't think I had any yet. Okay, so let's kind of further explore up here, because I did see a treasure chest. And we'll find Albed primers as we go through. I don't promise I'm going to find them all, but I think I can. I think I remember where they all are. Alright, the box has 2 potions. Potions are healing items. You see them right here. They will heal 200 HP per character for each use of a potion. Phoenix Downs, by the way, that's what we use to revive a knocked out character. You'll want a few of those for later in the game. But that's what those items are. Potions, you're going to find a lot of them. We need a lot of them. We go through potions a lot before we learn healing magic. Now later we'll learn healing magic and potions won't be quite as important. But even after you learn healing magic, there are times when nothing beats the speed of just pulling the potion out of your pocket, or as Yuna does it, out of her bra, and you'll see who Yuna is later too. And throwing it is just quicker. Now let's check the right side real quick, and then we're going to go on up the staircase here. But I want to make sure, because I'm still almost positive there was an Albed primer somewhere around here, but maybe I am losing my mind. My photogenic memory, as we say at work, didn't help. Photographic, actually, but we call it photogenic. Okay, well, we're going to go on up the steps now. I think that's all I'm going to be able to find. Again, we'll be back here, so if I miss something, I'll probably be able to find it again later. So up the ladder we're going to go, or the staircase, whatever you want to call that thing. Nothing over here, okay. And we're going to work our way up here. And we got a save sphere. Let's save the game real quick. Be right back. Alright, game saved. Let's keep going. Alright, there's a high potion. A high potion is a little bit stronger than a regular potion. You get 1,000 hit points for each usage of them. So definitely want to collect as many of those, or buy as many of those as we can. Those are actually very useful. I like high potions in just about any Final Fantasy game better than a regular potion. Again, same speed of the potion, but you get a lot more healing from them. Oh, hell. This guy can't stay on his feet. He really can't. Alright, time for a fight. And this will probably be the first one that actually gives us real experience, too. I believe it is. These guys are obviously weak to water enemies, but... Now, overkill means that you get double what you need to actually kill the character. I'm not sure if there's a stat bonus for an overkill or not. I don't really remember. Well, there's a hole. And there's a... Whoa. Oh, jeez. Made a snack out of that guy, didn't he? Yeah, let's not get in his mouth. Let's get out of here. Like now? Like right now? Yeah, you're not beating this thing. Or maybe you are. We'll see. I kind of doubt it, though. Yeah, I only did 29 damage. Not beating this thing. About to die already. Yeah, run. You should have did that in the first place instead of costing me a potion. Run. Yeah, run. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here now. Must go. Must go right now. Must keep running. Must go. That was close.
I made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
All right. The footsteps are kind of weird sounding in my earpiece anyway. I don't remember there being this much echo in here, but that's cool. I mean, you would imagine there would be. It's inside of a cavern or a cave or something. Oh, that's nice. Wait a minute. So you can push that rock out of the way, but you couldn't push the ones out of the way that caved in behind you?
Cold.
Yeah, it looks chilly in here.
Need fire.
Need to start running to warm body heat. Do not want hypothermia. Alright, let me look around here real quick, make sure there's nothing in here. Don't remember there really being, but still a good idea to check. We do got a save spot. Let's save the game. Always save every opportunity you get. You never know when something bad could happen. The power could go out. You could lose your connection. You never know. So always be wise enough to save your game. And we got a door here. Alright, we got flint. Flint obviously will build a fire, but we gotta have the other stuff that we need to build a fire as well. So let's keep looking. Controls really weird. When the camera switches, it controls strange and it takes you back to where you came from. Makes it a little confusing. Here we go. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, this is how we came in. Okay. So that's where we came in at. That means I've actually gone all the way around the circle. Oh, there's a box right there. I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. No, that's part of the background. Thought it was a box. Okay. So, let's see. Guessing this won't open. No, this won't open. Of course it won't. Alright, let's go this way then. Should be the rest of what we need for a fire in here, maybe. Big staircase climbing up. Yep, there we go. The withered bouquet should work. Not sure where this is going to take me to. Again, been a little while since I played this, so don't remember every little detail. Ah, here we go. High potion, that's good. We'll take that. Definitely take the high potion. And at least that means I didn't come in here for nothing. Alright, now we gotta go back to the main room. But at least there was not a bad reason to go in there. A high potion's pretty good right now early in the game. Definitely take one. And let's build a fire. Beautiful, beautiful graphics in this room. The whole game's got beautiful graphics. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. God, you are whiny. You just got fire and now you're bitching about being hungry.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Might want to wake up. Your fire's going out.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's in here with you now. And it don't look happy. Whoa.
Give me a break!
Back off. There's another one for you. Oh yeah, there we go. We dodged one. Sometimes if you're lucky when you dodge, you can get a second attack in if your character is a little faster. Like this. Now we should be able to get another attack in. Oh, well we would have, but something is happening. Hello.
You on my side? Cool!
So we get a helping character. Don't know who she is yet, but she has the special ability of steal and use. She can steal items and use items from enemies. For example, that grenade there. She just stole more grenades. She's also a very quick character, which is good. The grenade should make this fight a little easier. Whoops, I didn't realize it was her turn. She also fights with a claw, which is kind of like something she just puts on her fist and does sort of a cyclone spin into the enemies. Okay, couldn't steal anything that time. She is the only character that can use some items in the game, the items that are stole. There we go. And for the first time, we hear the Final Fantasy victory music, and now, for the first time, we gain a little bit of experience. This is the after-battle screen. You will see what you've earned as far as skill. Ability spheres, we'll go into the sphere grid later. Items, whatever. You'll see that after each battle. Okay, she really needs some pants. And a bra. Did not realize how scantily dressed they made that character.
That was close.
Looks a little different in HD. She doesn't have nipples though. So maybe she is wearing a bra.
Let me go!
Or some sort of flesh-colored top.
Fredek Drak! Ifin, Irisa Tekiaka! Wak Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Srivadak Risa!
Draunia Drakisha Tate.
Ifun Petit, Fapuneket Fedrik. Kuno.
Well, that was very nice, thanks. Nail a guy in the gut so hard it knocks him out.
Kid, did Daija.
Hey, that hurts.
Usujek, Rain?
Whoa. Okay.
Canis!
Right, whatever.
Tuli Hood Kabeg?
I said I don't understand.
Akumala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
I'm the only one that speaks English.
All right, I'll work.
And he'll do what he's told because he's lost in the middle of nowhere anyway. Alright, so quickly, we'll explore the Al Bhed boat real quick. Actually, we haven't been introduced to the name of the race yet, but they're called the Al Bhed. This is the Al Bhed we were talking about. There's an Al Bhed primer, or primer. This is volume number 1. It turns the Al Bhed letter Y into the English letter A. So now you will see red letter A's when you see Al Bhed writing. The red letters are the English letters that we have collected in primers. So eventually it'll all be red and it'll actually be in English. Tidus has achieved the rank of Al Bhed Hujala. That's just, the rank really doesn't make a difference. It's just something they give you. I don't know what this is.
What's this? Some kind of crane?
I never noticed that.
Rahui! Kadya Vijavunus, Drana!
All right. You don't have to shout.
Alright, so we saved our game. There's 3 potions. I don't have a clue what he just said.
Oh, almost forgot.
And this is where we're taught about the spear grid. I'll explain the spear grid better than this, so I'm just going to skip through it quickly. Wish it'd let me skip it, but it won't. But I'll explain the spear grid as I use it. It'll make more sense. So I'm just going to skim through this. Basically, you unlock spear levels, you know, for so many fights, and spear levels allow you to make that many moves on the spear grid, and then you use the other spears to light up the nodes that you want to teach your character things like abilities. You can raise their hit points, you can raise their magic points, you can make their magic stats stronger, and so on and so forth, their defense stronger. Basically, the ultimate goal is to fill the entire spear grid. We'll see if that happens. If it does, great. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. But that's basically what this is explaining, is how to do all this. Okay, so I don't have but 1 spear level, so I'm not even going to mess with the spear grid yet. We got to do some fighting first. And then we will start gaining spear levels and actually start using them.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
She seems about as happy to go to work as I usually am. I don't mind it. I like my job, actually. I don't mind working. Most of the time. Alright, so we're gonna follow the... chain here down. All the way to the bottom of the water. Keep swimming our way down the chain. Oh, we ran into a fight. So like most Final Fantasies, this game, for the most part, uses random battles, which is okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. Some people like them. A lot of people complain about them. I don't care. Random battles is part... I mean, fighting is part of the game. Obviously, we want our characters to become stronger, so you kind of want to fight random battles, I always think, because that's what levels you up. Didn't get much from those, though. Alright. Do a quick save right down here. Oh, I had it. There we go, save. There we go, game is saved. There we go. Because it makes perfect sense, man. If it's broke, beat the shit out of it with your fist, and it might actually open up. Makes perfect sense, don't it? Sometimes I wonder if I couldn't do that to the computer systems at work. Might actually fix some of them. Alright. Thanks for the follow. Chevy Boy, I think it said. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And inside we go. We're going to examine this and probably beat the piss out of it too, right? Yep, that's what we're doing. And it works. Final Fantasy logic, just beat the crap out of stuff. It'll start working. Alright, let's swim back this way. Yep, that's what I thought. Grenade. Grenade now, please. Thank you. So I guess this would be one of our first real boss fights in the game, too. I guess you'd kind of consider this sort of a boss fight. So when they go out of range, sometimes you have to use a trigger command. Like in this case, stand by. Ouch. That was kind of asshole-ish. Have her steal again. There we go, more grenades. She's about to die. I need to give her a potion like now. Like 5 minutes ago. So I gotta get her back to life. There we go. And now she needs to start throwing grenades like she ain't throwing grenades in her life. There we go. Like they're plentiful. Maybe steal a few more. No, she can't. Now this dude's gonna go away again. Alright, we're going to have him do a pincer attack. A pincer basically means now we're going to go around and we're going to get him on either side. Keep him from running, basically. That's the idea here. Now that hurt. Boom. There we go. Took care of that problem. So that's boss fight number 1. Pretty much out of the way. And another spear grid level for Tidus. He's got 2 now, so I guess I can give you an idea of what it's like. Okay, so you got 2 spear levels, which means he can move 2 places. 1, 2. Like that. Now, he can't move anymore without spear levels, but as long as there's a spear connected to the spear that you're at, you can use another spear to activate that node. For example, that over there is an ability node, so we need to use an ability spear to learn the ability Jinx, which we just did. There are ability spears, HP spears, MP spears. There's a few different kinds of spears. And your speed spears and your power spears, you're going to have to, use those to unlock the various nodes here. Some teach abilities, some do other things like the H right there. That gives you raises your max hit points by 200 hit points. You'll want to unlock as many of those as you can. Okay, so she seems to be swimming around the back here. Alright, so she's going down for some reason. Oh, she's meeting up with these other guys. Is she swimming down or is she swimming up? Not sure which way she was going. We might actually just be supervising at this point. We turned it on.
Verfutra airship!
Tradalukt van een neker.
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib. Wait, Wichita!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
They still kicked him out of the boat.
Hungry.
Which you've been bitching about for the last hour. Yeah, food. There you go, now shut up.
Whoa! Right on.
Hey!
Breathe,
Because you
homie.
eat too fast. Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
So we've met Riku. Another favorite character of mine.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Okay?
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell?
Sure.
Wait.
Yeah.
You're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
I never understood why the one leg on his pants
So I told
was
her
longer than
everything
the
there
other.
was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago.
Wow.
So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
But we just saw
But
it.
I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
So all of a sudden our little journey has turned into a time travel story. Apparently we have gone back in the past 1,000 years, is what I'm gathering from that little piece of information. So that is an interesting thing to consider. And let's go save our game again. Save it every time you get the opportunity. Again, you never know when something could go bad. And especially while I'm live streaming, I want to make sure I save each time in case something happens, I lose the stream or something like that. I don't have to go back and do everything over again.
You said... You play blitzball?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Huh.
Pondering, pondering.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
Okay.
You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
So who's Yevon? Again, more information to be delivered later. But remember the name Yevon. You'll hear it a lot.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa!
Yeah, I said that wrong. It'll be the future, not the past. Oops. Went the wrong way with time travel. We got company.
Etonic!
Whoa! Ah!
And I fell in the water. That's just great. And after each section of the game, we get a free save, which is what it just offered me now. So we got our free save, and where are we now? Oh, good morning.
Riku!
Who? No Riku here. Ow! People.
Blitzball!
Blitzball.
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
Whoa. Alright, it's time to start having a little fun now. We're getting past... Final Fantasy games always have been notorious for being a little slow and a little cryptic in the beginning, and a lot of people get turned off by that. But now, really getting into the fun part. Let's open up some boxes here. That's an antidote. That'll cure poison, which is a status effect, one of many that we'll have to deal with throughout our journey. So yeah, that cures poison. Trying to be careful. I don't want to accidentally trigger the next cutscene yet, because there are a couple things I'd like to get before we do that. And my plan is to get this box. Well, there's not a box here, is there? Oh. Well, that was a waste. Oh well, my plan is to kind of collect a few of the items here. And before I trigger the next cutscene, I'm going to take a little 5-minute break. I won't cut the stream or anything like that. I'll just pause the game and come back to it in about 5 minutes or so. So you're welcome to wait if you want to, and we'll get back to it. There's another box. That's a moon crest. Now the moon crest is a key item, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a key item. Well, I thought it was. There it is, moon crest. It's a celestial token fashioned in the shape of a moon. The crest will come into play much later as well. Just know you need to collect all the crest and collect some of the other items to get the characters what they call ultimate weapon, or their strongest weapon in the game. So that was actually what I was after, was that moon crest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to hit the pause button, and I'm going to take about a 5-10 minute break, and then I'm going to come back and continue with the stream. You're welcome to wait if you'd like, or again, I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not going to cut the stream off or anything, so I'll be right back. Okay. Mic's back on, I think. Let me make sure. Check, make sure the mic's back on. I think it's back on. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. So, let's get back to this. We have looked around everywhere we can look around on the outside edge of the water. Let's go introduce ourselves to these interesting looking fellows dressed in all yellow. We will get to know these guys very well. Effective just about immediately.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
Oops. You weren't supposed to mention
What
Xanarkin.
team you say again?
I meant... forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you. But you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon. All right, back to practice. I'm Wakka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
He's still freaking hungry. This dude ate on the Al Bhed ship and is still freaking hungry. He eats too much. I really want to make Captain Wakka proud in the tournament this year. Hey, I'll admit it, we're not the best blitzers in Spira. To do our best, that's our motto. Guess it's not enough, though. Here, take this and do your best, y'all. Alright, there's this 200 gil. Now, that's kind of why... There we go. There's 2 potions. This is what I meant by you want to talk to all the NPCs, because these guys, you talk to them a couple times, and some of them give you items. This is really weird, yeah? I could do 5 in a row yesterday. Okay, this guy may not be one that gives you something. I'm nowhere near Captain Wakka, but I can hold my own underwater, y'all. It's just that I'm not so good with the ball. I gotta stop closing my eyes when the ball comes down. You being a blitzball player is probably what saved you out there. The best players, they can hold their breath like forever. I wish I could do that. We had an underwater race once, yeah, to see how long we could go. 2 laps and we were out, but no sweat, but Captain Wakka went 5, no sweat. That toxin's really nasty stuff, y'all. You should go rest up. What am I saying? Take this, it might help. So there's a high potion. Okay. That shot was spectacular, brother. Wish I could shoot like that. Captain Wakka's waiting for you. You better get going, y'all. There's fiends on the road, y'all. Use this if you get into trouble. Okay, there's some potions. So we're finally starting to collect some items. That was the whole idea. Now we got a few items to heal with. We have... Oh, okay, so basically they gave us more items of what we already had. We have 18 potions now, that's good, and 3 high potions, that's good. Those will come in handy. Alright, let's go with Wakka.
I felt like I could trust this Wakka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day, and let the Machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the Machina cities. And Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Wakka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Zanarkand Aves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Wakka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better. Maybe.
Alright. So it's time to... well, first save the game. As always. And now we're going to start exploring the Besaid area.
Hey, it's this way!
Okay. Make sure there's nothing over here. I don't think there is, but just to make sure. Alright, we're going this way. Let's see. Alright.
Huh?
Whoa!
What's the big idea?
Okay, so, yeah. Wakka now fights with us. Tidus' sword is added with Wakka's blitz balls. He actually fights with the blitz ball in his right hand. Which you might see if I can get past all the enemy's attacks. Good God. Okay. So, let's go ahead and take at least one of these groups down. Wakka also has the dark attack, which causes enemies to be blind. When an enemy or your character is blind, their accuracy on their attacks goes down tremendously. They miss more than they hit. So obviously you want to cure the blind status as quickly as possible. And that was Wakka with his blitz ball. He just attacks with the ball. So we're going to keep swimming here. Don't remember there being anything really above water, but again, been a while. So who really knows? Overkill, nice. This gives us an opportunity to at least... well, we don't level up much from this, do we? I was going to say it gives us an opportunity to level up, but maybe not. Trying to kind of swim back up to the top. Okay, we're going to go this way. Yeah, there we go. Swim back this way and see what we find. Ouch. Another enemy fight. Gotta figure out which way I'm supposed to go here. Again, I haven't denied it's been a few years since I've played through this, so I don't remember everything. That's part of what makes a run like this fun, is there's still some challenge to it for me because I don't remember it all. Okay, so anything over here? Or did we fall in right here? I believe this is where we fell in at. Okay, so... definitely gotta go the other way. I'm guessing we just gotta swim straight through. Looks like it goes down this way, maybe. So it was the right way to go this way. I just gotta go further into it. Okay. I guess I will do that then. If I intend to continue this game, I'm gonna have to. So keep swimming this way. And it looks like we gotta go this way. And up. There's a treasure box. So there was a reason to go underwater. I sort of thought there was. Keep swimming down. Did I swim past it? I actually swam past that box. There we go. 2 antidotes. Alright, that's cool. We'll need those. There's going to be a lot of enemies coming up in the next little bit that's going to poison us, so... nice overkill for Fetus there. So just swimming along here. Trying to get eventually to the end of the water section. There we go. Okay, sorry. Thought I heard somebody in the other room. And I got up to go see who it was. And, Alright. Getting everything reset back up. Sorry. Okay. So, moving right along.
Let me go!
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then, you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Zanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Guess that makes sense. After losing all of those games, I'd give up.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Now we gotta get dude used to thinking about winning. Playing the game to win, as it were. Good old Walker. A little naive sometimes, but pretty good old boy. Now, there are a lot of people that look down on this game, specifically because it was so realistic and handled some real-life issues. One such issue will come up later in the plot.
The one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Alright guys, hang on a second. Okay, sorry for the interruption there, guys. Everybody and their uncle seems to want to come in here and talk to me while I'm live streaming. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Took a big old gulp of soda. Oof. Okay, that's better. I drank the soda too fast. Anyway. So we're going the wrong way. We're gonna go this way. Follow the red arrow, Tim. Follow the red arrow. And go towards the big building.
Besaid Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
So he's going to show you the prayer to Yevon.
Go ahead, you try. Not bad.
You're going to find out why.
Now, go present yourself to the Temple Summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
So a celebration in blitzball in his world is a prayer in this world. Okay, so fiends are around even during the day. Take care to travel not alone, y'all. And he won't let you pass. Okay, there's a box right there. Phoenix Down, that's a big one. I'm glad we found that. We're gonna just explore each house. And, well, they left. Excuse me. We're gonna explore each house. Alright, let's see. We have all of these. We do have some gil to spend, though. Let's, I like to do things in 5s or 10s, so... And I did want to get quite a few Phoenix Downs. We're gonna need those. That'll work for now. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day. Alright, this is Walker's house.
Go present yourself to the Temple Summoner before we eat, yeah?
Sure. So Walker has a Jamaican accent, but it almost sounds like a Californian Jamaican accent to me. But as you see, he's from a beach city, so it's more of just an islander accent, I think, more than a Jamaican accent. It just always sounded Jamaican to me. That is not a racist comment at all. That is just a comment saying that it sounds Jamaican to me. The accent does. Since struck Besaid Village so many times I lost count. After this house got hit, I guess the owner just let it be. High potion. Potions. And 400 gil. Just basically looted this dude's house that got wrecked when Sin attacked, and that dude stood there and watched me do it and didn't say a word. On a hot day like today, it's best to be in the shade, yeah?
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mi'ihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Okay, so basically what they're saying there is these guys are part of the military, basically the National Guard type of thing. They protect the cities and towns from Sin and try to steer it away so that...
But soon, we may be able to finally defeat Sin.
So that Sin doesn't...
We've got a plan, one that'll go down in Crusader history.
But yeah, basically they're the National Guard kind of thing.
We've been excommunicated from Yevon. We must go, now. Everything is riding on our last battle.
Okay, sorry. Alright,
We must go, now.
Okay, go. I believe she's the hotel lady. We'll do that later. Alright, so this just basically gives you tutorials and terms, and it's basically like a in-game encyclopedia of sorts. I don't believe there's anything here that we can collect. We can go ahead and save, let's do that. Because as I've said 100 times, it's always important to save. Okay, so this dude couldn't remember who he was. He ran into Sin's toxin too. It's kind of funny because we have Tidus's memories. He's not crazy. This is some beautiful music, by the way. I've always loved the Besaid music. It's just really pretty music. As long as I'm around, Besaid's weaving will be known as nothing but the best. So these guys make clothing, apparently. Alright, so let's go on up towards the temple now. Okay. Nothing around here. Alright. We'll go check the other side. Looks like nothing on this side either. And we'll go into the temple. Again, a compliment to the music. This is some of the most hauntingly beautiful music I can ever remember for temples or dungeons or whatever you want to call them. Sorry, move.
It was then, standing in that place.
I'll quit.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Okay, so a lot of this is, yeah, the village was attacked by Sin when I was a little kid, yeah. The village was burned to ashes, and I still have nightmares of it to that day. Or nightmares of that day. Don't bother people when they're praying. It's against the teachings. Don't bother people. Okay. Huh.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
He's starting to realize that now.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Yeah, something like that. Pray hard and the toxin will surely release its grip on you. My favorite Lord O'Hallan, yeah? Spitting image of me old hubby. No, not really, but okay. Oh, okay, my bad. We can't go up there yet. High Summoner Gandor, give us your blessing and watch over my family. So basically, you get to pick which one you want to pray to, apparently. That's the idea I'm getting, anyway. May the Apprentice Summoner return safely. What do we got back here? Looks like some sort of room where people could sit and talk and study and such. I would consider it like a Sunday school classroom, seeing as this is a temple and all. Alright, let's, yeah. You ought to talk in the town, you know. One travels fast in a village this size. Yeah, I bet. Okay, can't go any further that way, but I didn't realize we could go over here last time. I think it grew a little. It's a weird looking dog, but I guess, I mean, it's kind of a dog. Dog, wolf type of thing. My favorite's Lord... Oh, okay, there you go with the whole your old hubby thing again. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Did I come over here before? I think I did. Let's check to be sure, shall we? Alright. Yeah, I guess I did come over here. Couldn't remember. Alright, so let's go back to Wakka's place now and probably take a nap. I think that's the next thing we're supposed to do.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushed.
Alright.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Whoa, good morning.
Wakka?
That was a heck of a dream. Alright, we gotta figure out where Wakka went. Place I can imagine he goes back to the temple.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Yeah, you think? Really? I mean, going against, like, 1,000-year-old religious beliefs? Yeah, maybe you should have just left it alone, Tidus. Really. Alright, there's writing on the wall, and there's this thing in front of us. Strange glyph closed. So the Cloister of Trials in each temple is kind of like the game's dungeons. Each one is different. This just happens to be this one. Alright, so let's go over here and touch this now. Alright, we'll take this spear, because we'll probably need it. Glyph spears open the way to the Chamber of the Faith. Destruction spears open the way to hidden treasures. And it seems that Besace spears are also necessary. Okay, so we removed the glyph spear. You can carry only one spear at a time. So you have to make sure that you use the spears in a certain order in order to use them all. So we're going to put the spear in here. And that opens the door. So there's a spear-shaped recess right there. We can touch these symbols, so we'll do that. That opens up this room here. And it gives us this, which is a Besaid spear, which we will remove. And I'm going to put it in here to see if it does anything. Yeah, it kind of did, didn't it? So we're obviously supposed to move the pedestal with a spear to the correct place. If you move it improperly, you step on the shining thing to reset it. So we're, I guess, supposed to move it in there. Whoops, didn't mean to actually step on that, but we're supposed to move it in here. Well, and put it right here, I'm guessing. That's what would make sense anyway. We've also got this wall here. Okay, so let's push this thing the right way. And put it in the spot. Like that.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Waka, a man of many trades.
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it?
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
What is up? So that's the summoner. Or the apprentice, or the, whatever, summoner trainee.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
So she's become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Putting your transgression aside for now, let us celebrate the birth of a summoner. Well, I appreciate that, considering it was a stupid thing to do, but you guys were all kind of watching her too. Okay.
Over here.
Yeah, I got you.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
So this is what a summoner can do. And this is absolutely some of the coolest stuff they came up with for this game.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
So we see and get our first Aeon, which we will name Balfour.
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So what's our goal?
Victory.
To do our best!
Victory.
Nope, we got a new goal.
Come on, man. Even I know it by now. Victory.
Is victory.
Oh, God.
To win every match, defeat every opposing team.
Even I answered the
to bring the
question
Crystal
right.
Cup back to our island. That's all we need to